Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to Tenerife, where temperatures feel like it is actually Tenerife. It's so damn hot. I will see you after the intro. Yeah, okay, first a bit of admin. I did say I was going to be moving to 3 episodes a week. I was planning on moving things to Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. That's gone immediately out of the window thanks to this insanely hot weather. I don't function above 25 degrees. My temperature thing over there says 27. It's still the early morning. It's only going to get worse. So, better get this recording done whilst I still vaguely function. I don't work above 25 degrees. It's a problem. It's a problem when you suffer from general energy level problems to begin with. Not to go into too much detail there, but yeah. I'm also bringing in the Barcelona game because I just haven't moved on, quite frankly. I'm going to hold my hands up there. I just haven't moved the game on all that much. I played the Real Madrid game just to get to this point. We're only doing the Barcelona game. I generally don't think I can record for that long to do 2 games at the moment. One bit of interesting news, though, I've realised thanks to this, is that they didn't even register Lionel Messi. He's retiring, as I think we realised last episode, was it? Or the episode before? Impact sub. Physically. But still 3 stars for our squad, and he's unregistered. The younger Luis Suarez, who they signed, is also out, which is nice. However, yep. I simultaneously, in one fell through, found out that Messi's surname is not Messi, neither is Christensen's. Christensen has a 3rd name. Well then. Also, whilst we're doing Regen's information pages, Hugo Merck says Craig Bellamy is favoured personnel. Yep. He likes me as his manager. He likes Roberto Martinez as the Belgian manager. Is he still Belgian manager? He's still Belgian manager. And Craig Bellamy as former backroom staff at Anderlecht, which is something I didn't realise actually was a thing already. Did you know that Craig Bellamy was Anderlecht's under-21s manager? Because I absolutely didn't. He's at Bournemouth now, but... So what this means is we need to play a backup goalkeeper in the form of Carl Sabat, who is absolutely not really ready for this game. So the lineup against Barcelona would be a batting goal, Lodi at left back, Harwood and Quiros. We need to have a little word about Quiros because he's confusing me. He's had these odd games. 6.2 against Valencia, 6.5 against Spurs, 6.2 against Real Madrid, and then most recently 6.4 against Real Madrid again. It's against the big teams. He's having issues. But the problem is he loves a big game according to this. And I don't understand what's going wrong. But anyway, Harwood and Quiros in the middle, Layer at right back. Hanus is available. Rotated him out for that Real Madrid game. Valverde and Antov, who's been complaining about football, then he immediately got injured, which helped. But he's back to fitness again and seems to be okay, actually. Just slightly going down, but Antov there. Rivelda's going to go in the more forward role, just to accommodate Antov more than anything. I feel sorry for him more than anything at this stage. I've never had to scroll in that box before. Good God. No cons, 16 pros. Have you ever seen that? Hang on, why do you have a tiny makeshift competency as a striker? Right back I kind of understand, because that happens to these kind of players, but I'm thinking like, James Milner. But yeah, he hasn't played anywhere near as much as he has in previous seasons for us this year. Has performed well, though. Maybe I have been undervaluing Antov a little bit. But Valverde, Antov, and Ravella in that middle 3, just neither, actually, to be honest, neither Faisal or Pablo Torre have put in the performances this season, so maybe this is the answer for the time being anyway. Zukic and Merckx on the wingers. They were rotated out against Real Madrid. We did lose 2-1. We did score first, but 2-1 away from home at Real Madrid. It's only a 1-goal deficit if we want to get to that final, if we even really care. Merckx came on with 15 minutes to go, put a 7.2 performance in. Didn't score, but got a 7.2 in 15 minutes. He is ridiculous. At the time, 40 million felt like a lot. But then he's gone and won European Golden Boy and all that jazz, and suddenly 40 million feels like a bargain. And what an insane amount of words to trying to fit on one line. Just pick one of them. Just pick one of them. Messi's got 4 names. He only uses one of them. Yeah, just take Messi's advice here, Amaro Assunção da Silva. Manchester United apparently eyeing up Ansu Fati in this game world. Pity they couldn't have done that at January. We'll see those players in formation now, and we can barely read them. But they have a central defence of Langley and Christian Romero. Of course, we had him at Sheffield United. They've actually got one of our Sheffield United players in defence and up front. Nice to know. And in case you saw it, I do believe Rafinha here is Indeed, the Leeds one. He went via Wolves in game, but I completely forgot that Barcelona had Tarek Lamptey. I've highlighted him before, but he's the epitome of the physical skewing star ratings. I've highlighted this before, but I'm that warm and that tired. I was about to physically try and cover up the physicals with my hand, which of course you can't see on the screen. What a moron I am there. But you can see how high those physicals are and how really poorly average the rest of him is. Yet 4 stars, 41 million. Fairly professional in terms of his personality, which is quite nice. But yeah, physical skewing everything. Football Manager needs to sort that out a little bit. Barcelona actually playing Nico this year as well, which is why we didn't get him back on loan. I did try. They wanted, everything in the world, or just didn't want to let him go at all. I can't remember which now, but either way, Carlsabad stops Dominic Calvert-Lewin getting a goal, which is nice. Just generally, Rafinha, Harwood clears. Well, nice. I like to think that Dominic has some loyalty to his former manager in an alternate world. Harwood, Antov, Carlos, forward to Harwood, Valverde. I don't like this. I hate it when England did it. I hate it when we do it. Antov just feels unnecessary. There's a mistake coming. Lodi, Zukic. Although, Zukic, Lodi. I'll stick with my although. It's still Lodi. He's whipped it in. Merckx is there. He's headed it down. That was an interesting decision, but it's worked out as Valentin Antov gets his second goal of the season. Those Segundo Volantes, they don't mind a goal. They don't mind a goal. It's not every game, but when they do, it tends to be a banger. Merckx heads it down. I mean, Antov in space, it's fair to say it's great vision from Merckx, really. Ravella plays it short to Antov. That's a curious decision. Ravella again, though. Whips it across to Harwood on his wrong side, and that almost showed. Quiros to Merckx. Still got the... Sorry, did he actually go for it? The game was so confused there, it tried to assume that Ansu Fati was trying to intercept that. Calvert-Lewin concerned me that wasn't the end of the highlight. But I think Merckx genuinely went for a shot there. Tried to catch ter Stegen off guard. Lodi charging again. Lodi's doing the work in this game. Zukic. Merckx is the back post, and that is a goal I've seen almost 15 times this season. Not every one of his goals have been like that, but a lot of them have been crosses to the back post where Merckx is waiting. Oh, I did look it up, by the way. That is how you pronounce it. The fact there's 3 consonants in a row doesn't really affect things. It is just Merckx. 4 consonants in a row. I can read. And it's Tenerife 2, Barcelona 0. That's... Oh my god, we go top. Hang on. Barcelona are 5 points clear. How has this happened? I knew this was first v second, and it's, part of the reason why I decided to do it in the end. Part of the reason was the fact we haven't actually played Barcelona this year at all on an episode. Part of it was the fact it's first v second, and the winner essentially, if we lose it, then Barcelona go too far clear, and if we win it, then we would have been within touching distance. But Barcelona appeared to have dropped points in the in-between, and I didn't even notice. They must have dropped points when we played Las Palmas on last episode, and I didn't see it. They must have drawn the game they had in correlation with that El Canario for us to have gone 3 points in range. Barcelona beat us by 1 goal earlier in the season, if I remember rightly, which is why this 2-goal advantage is putting us top, because now we've got the head-to-head with them. I think we lost 2-1. We either lost 2-1 or 3-2. I can't remember. It's very rarely that we don't score, even if we do lose. But then again, it's also very rare that we concede more than 1. So I can't remember what that scoreline was right now off the top of my head, but it's clearly enough that gives us the advantage now. Rafinha inwards to Mariba. Hanus heads that to Miranda. That's annoying. Back to Mariba. See, you're just G Asuncao in the engine. Why can't you just be that on the team sheet, mate? Think of the poor typist. Anyway, Mariba. I really thought we were about to intercept that there. Ansu Fati. Oh, God, Nico. No. Oh, God. What's he done? That was quite a bad from our goalkeeper there. Great recovery, though, realistically, with the shot, with the save afterwards. But they've taken off Calvert-Lewin and put on someone. No, they didn't take off Calvert-Lewin. Could have sworn it said they took off Calvert-Lewin there. They took off Rafinha. They brought on Verratti, who was last season's player of the league, as far as I'm aware. Odd that they're not starting him this season. Zukic, in favour of our player, actually, who was up there, but Merritt was second. Now Griezmann on, who's still there. remarkably. Griesen's one of those players that's older than I think he is. 33 now in game. Like, I still think he's like 24 or something. This might be a game to bring Icardi on for the last few, calm it down, experienced presence at the front, different kind of question to be asked, particularly with two booked centre-backs. A little bit more experience, pull them into a foul maybe. No one else playing horribly. The striker wasn't playing horribly, to be fair. Law 6.6 is Kyrgios again, not sensational. Hanus. Lodi's a bit tired. Merckx is very tired, but he's by far and away our best player. I think the one we will do, though, is Ravella, who's just tipped over. Faisal can come on. And whoever goes first in this defensive line is coming off. He's not quite gone there, but he keeps tipping to a 6.5. Tenorio on as well. Bit of a risk maybe lobbing a youngster on in the final few minutes. Zukic on a short free kick. Back to Zukic. It's going to go out to Harwood, who is actually on his favourite side this time. Tenorio. Just realised I forgot to sort out the corners. Check your set pieces, folks. Though it won't be as problematic with Icardi there now, who is not tall, but not 5'6" either. Veratu. Lamptey. He's got through. He's opened up a bit of space. It's 2-1. We've lost the advantage, I'm pretty certain. Actually, what happens in that situation if it's 2-1 both sides? Then it just goes goal difference, right? I don't like how easily he just wandered around there. Ilias Akamak. Don't know if that's actually meant to pronounce it, but we lose the advantage. Maybe it was 3-2. It's a good win. I'm not going to take anything away from that. 2-1 at home to Barcelona. But we do need to investigate this head-to-head. We do have a better goal difference, so they do have the head-to-head for whatever reason still. Was it 3? It can't have been 3-1 because then they still would have had goals scored on us. Can't have been 3-1. It was 3-1. Oh, right, yes. I've just realised why that works. I thought it would go on goals scored, but it's gone on away goals. Away goals is a bigger factor in the head-to-head than just pure goals scored then. That's how that works. Okay. So that's why we were top, is because we scored one there and we hadn't conceded one at ours. Simple as that, really. But now we did concede, which, in fairness, with the goalkeeper being who he was, we'll take. We scored 2 goals in 3 minutes. I didn't realise they were so close together. Maxed out the Helidor Rodriguez Lopez for the El Canario, by the way. Can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but I do think that is the maximum, and I can't upgrade it. I asked them to build a new one. Oh, actually, I've got the option to ask again. Just being Barcelona, now's the time to ask. I'm expecting a no, but yep. We believe our ambitions for the club can be achieved without the need to leave our current home. You're absolutely correct, they can. But financially, think of the revenue. That's the modern game. No, never mind. Financially, I can't believe I've got the only chairman who doesn't care about money. Tell you what though, second, it still isn't bad. We won it last year, of course. Real Madrid being a little bit more of a force this year than they were last. Atletico still in the mud. Valencia are back as well. Sociedad and Betis sort of in the right area. In fact, it's a fairly regular top 6 apart from us. We've essentially replaced Atletico Madrid in this top 6, and that wouldn't be surprising. Sevilla, of course, problematic this season. Getafe, despite getting European football last year, top 4 football, in fact, last year, not doing as well. Now they've got it. They're having one of those seasons where they get into European competition and then struggle. The effect of getting into Europe is still too much, I think. It happens all the time in the Premier League. I remember it on FM20, because Wolves are already in Europe in that first season. They would always do horrific in that first season, and Nuno Santos would get sacked. Because I did that simulation for that first season 20 times, and Nuno Santos was the one who got sacked first the most. The effect of being in Europe in Football Manager is way too pronounced on the league form. It's way too pronounced. It still needs nerfing. But you look at the league as a whole, Merckx is the best player in the league. He's 6th player of the matches. Christian Christensen, we lost our goalkeeper is in the top end of the average ratings last season, 2nd or 3rd. Can't actually remember which he was in the end. But 15 clean sheets for the person who was his backup last year. It's not bad, is it, for a person with one more name which ruins his entire appeal, Christian Christensen. I still like more in his aerial reach. He's 6'3", but I still like more in his aerial reach. But reflexes, one-on-ones, handling, all very good. His command's going up as well, apparently. Decisions is going up, composure's going up, concentration is nice and high. That's always a problem with goalkeepers, I find. And he is very much a sweeper keeper, so lots to like there, lots to like. But I'm still in exactly the same position I was at the end of last episode. I don't know why I'm going to bring you back, so I'm going to play through, definitely do these. I may bring you back for this second leg of this semi-final since it's poised. I don't care too much about it, but at this stage, it's the game that's standing out. It depends how these formulate out in the Champions League and so on and so forth. We should obviously get the draw for the next round once we deal with Copenhagen, provided we deal with Copenhagen. As I said at the last episode, I'll see you when I see you, because I don't know when. Hopefully this heat lets off a little bit. A little bit would be nice. Whilst I suffer in it, I hope you're enjoying this weather, at the very least. Until next time, ta-ra.